DraftKings, welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on thedougstewartshow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir.
Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to.
Yes. The rhythm, the rebel, without applause, I'm lowering my level. The hard drama, where you never been.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. In honor of Colin Kaepernick, today's big baller of the day. Huge baller of the day, Colin Kaepernick. Yeah. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Let's let this ride out. Let it ride out, Walter. All right. We ain't trying to play no copyright money. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Man, condolences, man, to Dwayne Wade and his family. I'm sure you've heard about this, but we definitely need to mention it, man. 2 Chicago men were charged Sunday with first-degree murder in the shooting death of the cousin of Chicago Bulls star Dwayne Wade, according to police. Authorities say Darren Sorrells Jr. And Darren Sorrells, who are brothers, were charged in the death of Naika Aldridge, who was killed as she was walking to register her children for school. Oh, man. Unbelievable what's going on in Chicago. Can somebody tell me something, man? And let's pray for Dwayne Wade and for this Miss Aldridge. She had 4 kids. She was about to register or trying to register her kids for school and just caught a stray bullet. I mean, just the worst outcome imaginable. And it's funny, Dwayne Wade, it's not funny. Dwayne Wade appeared on that ESPN Town Hall just the night before, presented by The Undefeated, which, by the way, I meant to say this. I meant to talk to you. I met a lot of the writers and the actual people a part of The Undefeated at the National Association of Black Journalists a couple of weeks ago, man. They have some long, intricate, very well-written articles. And a lot of times I don't get a chance to, and I'm so busy, man, and I guess it's somewhat of an excuse, but I don't get a chance to read every single article that they post. But what I do every day is I click on it. So you don't understand, this is a big, big opportunity for black, columnists. And so I just click on it to make sure that I'm accounted for, that they get at least one click of me. I may not read the whole damn story, but what I'm asking you as the Doug Stewart Show listeners to do is anytime you get on ESPN.com, and whether you agree with a lot of their stances and the way they do things or whatever, I always talk about them being the puppet factory. They're the worldwide leader in sports and entertainment and sports stories and sports journalism in general. But anytime you're on ESPN, man, do me a favor, man, and just click on the stories in the Undefeated section, please. The Undefeated section is a section by black writers and columnists about, black stories and black interests in sports and beyond. So definitely, man, support them and what they're doing. But the night before, they had this town hall meeting, and Dwayne Wade gave this speech, per se, about growing up in Chicago and how tough it was, and how sad it is that all these people are getting killed. Gun violence is just out of control there. And then the next day, his family member of his passes away, man. So rest in peace to her. Unbelievable, man. This is the Doug Stewart Show, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. One last thing. Keanu Neal, man, safety by the Atlanta Falcons, or drafted by the Atlanta Falcons this year, is going to miss several games. They're saying that right now he could miss up to 4 games after injuring his knee. The Falcons went out and signed veteran safety Deshaun Golson, who's played for many, many years in the NFL. They gave him a workout, 6'2", 200 pounds. This cat's played for Tampa, Washington, San Francisco. He played with San Francisco, I believe, on that Super Bowl team that played against the Baltimore Ravens a couple of years ago. So solid backup, but the big story about this is Keanu Neal, man. He was injured Thursday against Miami in the 3rd exhibition game in Orlando. He's set to have knee surgery and slated to miss 3 to 4 weeks and at least 2 regular season games. He's just been banged up ever since he goes in. Now, he really sticks his head in there, aggressive linebacker-type player at the safety position. I love that, but this isn't a good look early in your career to be banged up and have knee issues for the first several weeks. Now, maybe this is just an aberration. Michael Jordan, you remember he broke his foot early in his career, and everybody thought that would be an issue for Michael Jordan's career. That was just a blip on the radar. So hopefully Keanu Neal can get better and can get in there and help the Falcons win some football games this year. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. From T-Dub. Doug, are you selling shirts at TDSS Weekend? You damn right. Yeah, we'll figure out a way how. I think they'll allow me to bring T-shirts at Cafe Cirque. I'm glad you mentioned that, T-Dub. Shouts out to T-Dub. Posted a video in the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group of his son, who had a long touchdown, and I think he said he scored a couple of touchdowns this weekend. So shouts out to little T-Dub, man. You balled out of control this weekend. Yeah. But this is a good point to remind everybody that if you can, come to ATL the weekend of September 9th through the 11th. We're a little bit less than 2 weeks away, and celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the Doug Stewart Show. All right, so here's a rundown. Friday night, we're going to be at Cafe Circle on the rooftop starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be a real good look. Saturday afternoon, nothing really Saturday morning yet. I'm working on something Saturday morning, midday, but I'll tell you about that if it comes to fruition. But Saturday afternoon, late evening, or late afternoon at around 7 p.m., we're going to get together and go to, I'm drawing a blank, right, Twin Peaks in Buckhead. Okay, so real nice spot right there off of Piedmont. If you've been to Twin Peaks, you know how to get down. A lot of eye candy up in there. So 7 p.m. at Twin Peaks in Buckhead, and then Saturday night, a gentleman's soiree, ladies included, invited as well, at Goosebumps downtown ATL. Yes, sir. Bring your ones. Bring your dollar bills. Okay. So we'll be at Goosebumps downtown ATL after we leave Twin Peaks. And then Sunday, man, the big shebang. Uncle Ray's going to be in town with the Barrel Grill. And he's going to burn down the city in a good way with all of his tailgate delights as the Falcons take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Two Live Stews official first tailgate of the year. Yes. That starts at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. All right? So the tailgate starts 2 hours before kickoff. And by the time kickoff comes, we'll be lit. Yes, sir. We will be lit. Yeah, we will be lit. So Falcons tailgate, man. First one of the year, first home game of the year. against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jameis Winston in town, man. That's going to be a good look. All right, so TDSS weekend 2. If you can make it to ATL, come on through. You've been looking to come to Atlanta anyway. So TDSS weekend 2. Meet the Stewies, meet the dogs, the poodles, man, and have a good time in Atlanta celebrating 2 years on line. Yeah. From Vince Wright, he says, first off, it's mainly the south side of Chicago, which looms more like a vacant Detroit now. I want to see my cousins in their house as one of the few left. Ain't been back since. I think they threw out a number. Like they've had already 2,600 deaths this year by gun violence. Like 4,700 people shot, I believe the number was, and don't quote me on these numbers. But the number they've been throwing out since this tragedy happened with Dwayne Wade's cousin is that over 4,000 people have been shot. Like 2,700 people have died. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. And you talk to people from Chicago, they'll tell you that really this is nothing new. It's getting a lot more media attention now, but this has been like this. You remember Good Times? You remember Good Times was based in Chicago, Cabrini Green's projects, and that was a big theme of Good Times back in the mid-'70s. You know, the junior warlords and the Satan Knights fighting, and so they got this huge gang culture there. And you talk to people from Chicago, this has always been like this, which is sad, man, which is very, very sad. And ultimately, you know, whenever you have a situation this past weekend with somebody speaking out, you know, against police brutality and pushing, you know, Black Lives Matter, then everybody, the detractors once again, the people on the opposite side that feel like we should just shut up and not say anything, just take it, just getting killed in the street, we should just take it and be quiet. You know, those people throw up Chicago. And they'll throw out, you know, black on black crime. What I say to those people, I actually did a YouTube post about this. I just got so pissed off one night talking about this. The thing you have to remember about this is, yeah, we wish we could do something about Chicago and black on black crime, but it's just that. It's crime. Okay? Do you think that we're happy that black people kill each other at an alarming rate, especially in Chicago? No, we don't want that. You know, we try to tell them to stop. You know, we try to tell young black youth not to kill each other, not to take up arms against each other. Yes, but guess what? If you kill somebody, you know, in the name of, you know, turf, you know, because of some gang war or whatever, you're a criminal. You know, you're a criminal. You're trying to compare the police, the people, once again, that are paid to protect and serve us. You're trying to compare them. You're trying to compare the police to criminals? That's dumb as hell. So stop that. Of course it's a problem. Of course it's a problem. Of course. We're not ignoring it. It's a problem. But the point is they're criminals. That's what criminals do. Criminals kill each other. The police, we shouldn't have to worry about the police killing us. So stop that. Stop that. One has nothing to do with the other. One has absolutely nothing to do with the other. It's a sad, sad state in a lot of places in this country, and Chicago in particular. But stop trying to compare or say, you know, we need to worry about black on black crime before we worry about police crime. We're worried about all of the crime, but we shouldn't have to worry about your ass killing us in the streets like an animal. How'd that look? Our taxpayer money goes to provide your salary, and you killing us? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. All right, let me get out of here on that note, man. Hey, man, thank you for tuning in to the Doug Stewart Show today, man. I got a little riled up just now. Breathe, Dougie, breathe. Breathe. Breathe, Dougie. Breathe. My mama called me Dougie. If anybody ever calls me Dougie, you know that they grew up with me. Nobody calls me Dougie but my cousins, my aunties, and my mama. We good though. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the Doug Stewart Show. Shouts out to my producers and my engineers, Waterhead, Walter.